Oh, stop. I was
Banana.
dancing that today in the
Chicken,
kitchen.
banana. Banana, banana. Chicken, banana. Howdy. Hello, everybody. There we go. What are we doing? How is everybody? Why do I look so freaking far away?
Tortoise asparagus. Tortoise asparagus. Tortoise asparagus. Tortoise asparagus.
John, don't make me.
Tortoise, a spur. Hmm. I don't know if it's as catchy.
Well, you play it fucking 20,000 times. I'm sure it will catch on.
I know Herbie was trying to kill me.
Uh, Absolutely. Yes, Tammy, and okay, and I'm not mad at all. I did get to read it. I just have not been able to reply. But yes,
Hello, Herb. Hello, Angela. Hello, Chris. Hello, Larry. Hello, Mandy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, John. Hi, Jess.
Annie and Jennifer and Jesse.
Hi, hi, Jennifer. Hey, Jesse. Did I get
And
everybody?
Constance.
I think so.
Constance, Larry,
Someone
Mandy,
is
Beth.
Bon.
Angela.
Auntie Beth. I get it. I get it.
Ellen.
Yes, I understand.
Oh, wait.
It is what it is,
What's wrong
and
with my freaking beard? Right? I
everything
got
will
like
be
this little
figured out.
point right here.
What are we pointing at? Hold on. Hey,
Get your pair of scissors
I
and
got this
trim it.
little point in my beard here. I know every day though. Like it doesn't matter how much I do this every day. It always goes to a point right there. Right there. Annoys the crap out of me.
I missed Steve. They were live tonight, and I completely forgot. Damn it.
Oh, that means you don't get to buy yarn. It means you get to buy yarn.
Well, no, I didn't necessarily want to buy yarn, but okay, so the group of individuals that happen to be on panel, which is these creative hands, Mark over off on the side taking notes, Mama G and Rusty, those are my kind of people. And it would have been nice to have a little bit of their energy this evening. Let's just put it that way. I do
Well, we can
enjoy
pause this.
their.
You can go watch. We can pause this. You can go watch the replay and come back and do this then.
Uh, they were live for like almost 3 hours, so I think that's okay. But sorry, I have to get a scratchy stick, and it fell down. But no, they're fun. They're very fun to be
Beth said
around.
she was there the whole time helping to name yarns.
Aw, that would have been a lot of funner. Don't mind me.
Did you name one chicken banana?
Chicken banana. Okay, hold on. What's up? Hold on, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth said she had a
And
heart.
welcome in, by the way.
I was just gonna show that.
That's how I got. That's how
DS
I
yarn. It was
got
three
last
hanks
time.
for $35.
That's how I got last time. She was like, "Oh, it's 35," and I'm like, "That's a steal." And of course, I now have some. I can't afford yarn right now.
Well,
No
it might have
yarn
been a
for
steal, but
me.
you bought them, so it's not really a steal if you're paying for
Look,
them. A steal of a deal.
Annie,
Shank of a hank. It's a shank of a hank.
help.
I am not buying yarn either.
I have some bundles up for zebra dyed hanks if you want to buy them for what I paid. I got a total of 4 hanks for $90. $90 for zebra. Ooh, zebra hair hanks.
That's not a
Ooh,
really
that'd be
bad
awesome.
deal, but I just would rather have a mystery box from you or whatever. But yeah, yeah, the whole Sunita. Did you get your prize from Sunita's? Which I think that was
Oh my
rigged,
God,
by the
people,
way.
people, stop reminding me. I did it like 5 minutes after it
Rigged,
happened.
rigged. I'm telling you, rigged. How
Yes,
does?
I got it.
Yeah, rigged, 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 rigged. I don't
It
know
wasn't
how. Don't know
rigged.
why, but it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
She
it was.
mentioned every name on her
Mhm.
Yarnita wheel.
Mhm. I'm just saying. I think it was rigged.
My goodness.
I'm teasing.
Jesse's all like,
Congratulations, by the way.
"Hey, I
That
don't
was
want to."
phenomenal.
Jesse's all Je- Jesse's all like, "Do do do do, 4 more days to my birthday. Do 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 do." Okay,
Dude,
very
you're a May
inconspicuous
baby?
there.
Jesse,
Very inconspicuous.
I knew I loved you. My birthday is in 19 more days.
She's keeping it
Dude,
low key
dude.
though.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
No, don't
Actually, today
don't,
started my
don't wish
birthday
her
month.
don't wish her a happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. 4 days is the 5th. Hey, you're a Cinco de Mayo, baby. Which happens to fall on Mexican Monday. Mm-hmm. 3:30 Central Standard Time, Tammy? Or which little zone? All right, I got to get my birthday calendar back up and about.
But but Jennifer, how many hours and minutes though? Come on. If you're keeping 4 months to 27 days, you got to go with the hours and minutes with that then. Countdown. It's the final countdown. Do 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 do.
So that will be roughly 4:30. Awesome. I think I can be there.
Well, I can tell you, Jess, that Tuesday after next, I will be spending my 31st or 35th wedding anniversary with you because Bill will be working.
I'm excited. So what do
He,
you want for? Do you
he's
want a
like,
dessert?
"Don't worry, honey." I said, "It's okay. It's a bingo night."
Can I make you a dessert?
Can you make my dessert?
Mm, okay. Never mind. I've got a lot of things going on in my head. Let me write this down so I don't forget because I've got to do things now. Thank you for letting me know. So Tuesday, the 21st. Yay.
Huh?
Is it the 21st?
No, 13th.
Oh shit.
It's the
I gotta
first.
do something. Ah. Okay, that's possible. Mm, all right.
I thought I would make him filet mignon, asparagus with hollandaise sauce, and scallop potatoes. Sounds like a good meal.
Can I come over?
Sure.
I mean, I'll stay outside on the front porch.
327 days until John's birthday. Yes, Jess, but you can even come in.
What?
I'll let you stay in the yarn room. You can eat in the yarn room
Oh.
and watch YouTube videos.
Can I just squeeze
All
the
by
yarn?
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to squeeze the yarn.
Bill got me some more dowel rods today so I can finish up my wall, my yarn wall. And I was like, while you're in there,
Hey, when in Rome, you know.
well, he was going in there anyway because he needed a belt for the self-propelled push mower. The belt broke on it. So
Yeah.
while he was there, he'd get it, but they didn't have them. I said, you still got my dowels? And he said, well, yeah. He said, I got those first. And I said, well, that's all. It's okay. Got my dowels.
Jennifer says, I've never had filet whatever before.
The only reason we're going to have filet mignon is because we just bought half a beef. Otherwise, we would not afford that. But I figured since I got it in the freezer
beef Wellington.
anyway. Huh?
Have some beef Wellington. Beef Wellington.
No, he won't.
Beef
No.
Wellington's pretty good.
It's too rare.
I've
Bill
made that
will not eat any. His beef has to be well done. He will not eat if it's got the least bit of pink in it. He won't touch it. I personally love beef Wellington. I told him he's ruining a good piece of meat, but he's eating it. So if that's the way he wants it, that's the way he can have it.
I do like a filet mignon because I hate the gristle, the fat, nope. So the less of all that, and I know it adds flavor and
hardly,
but
I will tell you, this is the leanest beef I've ever seen in my life. I got out a chuck roast to fix for dinner last night. There was no marbling. I mean, it's that lean. There was no more. I was like, this is so dry. And Bill's like, what? There's no fat. And I said, but you need a little bit to make it good. So I vacuum packed it with some olive oil and let it set for about 3 hours.
Ooh. Okay.
Everything's better with bacon, Chris.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
Did you make the hat behind you? Who
that
are
one
you
there,
talking to?
Constant?
I know they're not talking to me.
That one?
No, that one.
This one, Constant? Yes. Yes, I made this one. Boo, 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 boo. This was the last
I'm still
one I
gonna
made
do my
for
brim.
my happy hat. It's the last one I made for my happy hat.
Yeah, it's in there.
She's all cool. Ooh, yeah. Which side? Yeah.
Was the brim easy to do?
Yes, it was totally easy to do.
You just do short rows.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
I haven't. Yeah. I like that one.
Lord.
Well, I like that yarn. Hey, Jonathan, you have to hear everybody put your stuff away. I'm teasing.
I got to get my
Was that the spiral one? The one?
Yep.
The twisty turny one.
Oh, okay.
But I really like this one though. I really like this one.
That is cute.
It's okay. I like it, but not as much as one of the other ones. I do like that one. Sometimes simple is, or like the basic, are better. Ooh. I need to get me a head.
I think that will work. I think that will work just fine. Talking to myself.
I have not, Miss Jennifer. I know there are a few in chat that have told me that they have made it, but I haven't even read the pattern. I don't read patterns.
I started it. I've got like the middle of the first part done. Because I was trying to decide what size hook I wanted to use. So I've been playing with it most of the day. Well, part of the day, not most of it.
I wanted to, but life.
I was sitting in the car, as I said, it was an hour sitting
I like that color.
in the Home Depot parking lot. So I'm listening to a book for Anthony, and I'm crocheting. And this man come up behind me. He says, that book and that what you're doing don't mix.
That's cute.
Okay. If you've never listened to the Dresden Files, just get them and listen.
Who?
The Dresden Files. Jim Butcher. I like that hat.
This one.
Hold on. Can you repeat that again? The what a files?
This one's double.
Dresden, Dresdan.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I needed. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Yeah. It's got a little bit of everything in there.
There you go. Those are my hats.
I like that one as well.
Miss Sandy, do you want to show your hat off?
I can't, yeah, as long as nobody looks at me.
Well, that's
These,
really all I wanted, to be honest. I'm just saying.
Don't look. Don't look at Annie.
That's Joe.
Don't look at
She
I
was
didn't
laughing
make this. I
at me
did not make this.
yesterday. I turned the camera on, seen myself, and immediately turned it back off.
Aw.
And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I look terrible." Let me get a hand.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hats.
8 of them? That's freaking awesome.
I like this one.
Well, and soap stacks,
I like
right?
this one though. This one's cool. And one soap sack.
I,
Wait. One soap sack.
Now, are you going to make any scarves or mittens or how? Just curious. Not that you
I
have
don't
to.
know. I'm just new at this. I'm just new at
We
this.
all are. Me too, but that's okay.
I'm just new at this. Annie, there you
oh
go.
my God, that's not fair.
Now,
Okay.
don't look at Annie. Just look at her hats.
Yeah, just look at
See,
the
I like
hats.
that one.
First one.
So
But not fair.
Watch this. Watch this.
I like the brim on that one.
Hang on. This is a
Slouchy hat.
it's this. What the heck is that thing called, John?
A slouchy hat.
No,
A Centro.
this is made on the
Centro.
knitting machine.
Yes, the Centro.
Knitting machine. That's what I was trying to think of. Knitting machine. Also, knitting machine. I like the way that turned out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I learned how to do color changes. That's all.
I didn't do those color changes. That was the yarn.
Oh, really?
Knitting.
Okay.
Oof.
I like that yarn.
They're
That's
all
nice yarn.
double thickness, so they're good and warm. I
Oh,
can't
we
reach.
lost Jessica.
Yeah, I was just playing with it that one day and just kept zipping them out. I think I've lost this one.
See, that one you could
'cause
that one
Bill
you can
wants
just roll it right up and make it like one of those Popeye hats.
to.
Longshoreman hat.
Also, this one I got to work with because you can see my head. This is the very first one I did on the Centric, and it's a learning curve. And yeah, it's my hesitation. That's all it is. I really honestly was going to pull it out, but I was hoping maybe it'll wash and the stitches will straighten out. The rest of the hats
Hey, Jeff,
are
how's it going?
bagged up. So
Or what?
the rest of them are bagged up.
Bagged up.
Yeah, I smoke, so I put them in zipper bags to protect them from the smoke.
Well, I still gotta wash mine, so.
Oh yeah, I wash them anyway. Hey Jeff. Yeah, I seen that, Beth. That was where I'm gonna go watch the video to see which one it is.
Yes, exactly. There's a video for it as well, but there's also the pictures as she's going through it.
Yes.
Shouldn't be that bad.
I'm doing both, but when it comes to the puff, I'm gonna have to go watch the video because she doesn't tell you what puff stitch to use. So I figure watch the video and just count how many she's doing. I think it'd be the easiest way to figure it out.
You know what, Jeff? If I can find some like camouflage wood, like real oak wood camouflage, I'm pretty sure they have some. I'm pretty sure real oak has yarn out there that we can figure that one out. What do you need for the tutorial?
I don't think I have any more camouflage on. I made my nephew a blanket, a camouflage blanket. That's what he wanted. I was like, I can do that. That was a couple of years ago. I don't even know if if he even still uses it. It should have been long enough.
Okay, so materials you need 2 meters lace or fingering weight pink yarn per flower, 1 meter
Light
lace
pink.
weight yarn green, 1 meter lace weight dark pink. Matching crochet hook. She used a 2.2 for the flower and a 1.25 for the motif. But you can use whatever size is available for you, or whatever size yarn you want to use. You can make them as big or as small as you want. If you want, you can do micro mini ones if you want. But we're not going to.
And
We're just
you
going to
know
use
what I'm going to do
the 3
tomorrow? I'm going to go out and look around in the yard since it's formed again today and find me a twig just perfect to put my blossoms on. So it actually looks like dogwood or cherry blossoms.
Why do you keep changing my background? We're changing my background.
I didn't touch anything. That's I. I just got kicked off.
That's right.
Jessica picked it.
Uh, do you want to post the link for the pattern, Jess?
Yes,
No.
It is in the description
Look, we're
box
making bouquets.
Okay.
Now, are they using chenille stems for the stems and crocheting around them? What are they using to stiffen them with?
All right. What was the question?
She's using a stick.
Okay, so like the green sticks for plants that you can get.
No, it's a stick. It's an actual
No,
stick.
it's a stick.
Like a
It's
stick
an
out of the
actual
yard.
stick. Go out in the yard and get a
Yeah.
stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Go
I'm
get a
covered.
stick.
I got plenty of those.
They honestly just use a stick. Thank you, Auntie Beth. I had it there, but I didn't hit enter.
Yeah. I have a pair that only blossoms white, pretty white flowers, and they sort of look like cherry blossoms.
Constance is wanting to know how much your blue hat behind you goes for.
That one, these are for donation for Happy Hats. I can give you the pattern for it. Like you can make your own. They're actually pretty easy to make.
Wait, that's the one that we did
I
together,
would
right?
sell these.
Yep. Here, I'll drop the link real
Yep,
fast.
that's the one we did at the same time.
Well, yeah, not together, but where's it at? Jacob's Ladder by Bob Wilson. Here we go.
Yes, it was the Jacob. Yep, Jacob's Ladder by Bob Wilson. I printed the pattern off here.
You know, I thought of
creation time.
way to
Oh
finish
no!
at the
Like
top with the
that.
Jacob's ladder. The loops that are at the top. What if you would get a button?
See, Constance, that.
Go ahead.
Go on.
No, you go ahead.
No, go on.
No, you go on.
No, you go on. Continue.
No, you
Continue with your
first.
story.
All I was going to say is at the top.
Okay.
What if
So
you could get a big button and put each of the loops? You did it on purpose, you snotwad. You're a snotwad. You're a booger. He's a booger.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
Fine.
All right. Ooh.
So basically, Jessica and I started this one at the same time, and it's actually really easy to do. And we like, if I stayed at it, I could probably finish it in probably 3 hours. It was really fun and really easy to follow through on the video tutorial, or just the printed pattern as well.
That was fun and not nice. Okay, what were you saying, Annie?
But if you want, you can go back. If you want, you can go back to one of our videos and just watch the video as we're going through it.
I'm counting.
But there's the link for it right there. And
it does work up really, really quick. except I still have to make the brim.
Really quick. And like if you print it off, it's 1, 2.
Okay, it's a 3 double crochet puff stitch, y'all.
Hmm?
The puff stitch doesn't tell you
If you print the
which
pattern off.
is. So I went and watched the video. It's a 3 double crochet puff stitch. So you do it till you have 4 loops on your hook, and then pull through all 4, and that's your puff stitch.
All right, let's go to the video.
She makes her videos like you do, Jessica.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have to watch her video. She screws up and starts over again in the middle of the video.
So what are you saying?
You'll see her right there. She's like, oh, okay, never mind. She's like, let's start over again. Because you know she's real. You know she's real when she's doing it like that. But she doesn't need to reset it. She doesn't need a whole studio to do it.
So if she the 2 strands are just so that way it makes it stiffer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, slip stitch. Slip stitch.
There's JoJo. Hey, Joe.
Hey,
Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
more late than never.
How are you this evening, Miss Joe?
I'm tired of cleaning up the cat bar.
That doesn't sound
Sorry
She's
about
been
that.
she's been sick all evening. I
mm-hmm.
know. Just lay down. You're all right. I don't know what she. I don't know why. Didn't see her get into anything. There's nothing out where you can get to it. I don't know. Just one of them days, maybe.
I hope she feels better soon. All right. Here. Pause. All right. Does everybody have their yarn? Do you have yours? I have all of mine. Here, you've got to acquire 2 more.
Just lay down a little bit. I know.
So, I have my pink, which now, if I'm going to double it, I might want to change some stuff. Wait, hold on. And that's too small. I'll just go ahead and go with it. And I'm not going to double it. I don't want to double it. So Jojo, she just kind of started getting that way today, or
I'll watch the replay and follow along. She's in my lap right now, wanting loved, and if
yeah.
she's not feeling well, and I will watch the replays. I want to try this.
Mm.
Or whenever you have the pattern out, I can follow, I'm
Oh,
sure I can,
absolutely.
if I need help with it, I'm sure I can ask people, so.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. That's the thought.
You feeling okay now? A little bit better? A little bit? Maybe.
um, that's gonna be the pink.
So when did you
No.
sleep so long ago?
What, Jojo?
You started, or you just now getting started, or
Oh yeah, we're just getting started. Just getting started.
now for this pattern, was there a tutorial
There is
video?
a video tutorial.
There is,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Who's it by?
Moara
Um,
Moara.
Crochet.
Anybody we know?
I don't, I don't think
I
so.
don't know them.
What was the name again?
Moara, Moara.
No, I never.
And this, I can say, is probably the first pattern that I've seen by this individual.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used any of her patterns.
Okay.
Mm-mm. And she actually, this is one of 8 patterns used in a free crochet flower thing. And so far, she's had the best looking cherry blossom.
Okay.
They're so pretty. So here, let me do this and this and this and oh, dang it, buttons, press buttons. Okay.
No, just got buttons. Oh, those
No.
are pretty.
It, okay, so how do you do a puff?
Okay, you're going to do your first double crochet. You got that part done?
Well, it says count 3.
Yeah,
It says
but you
chain
first
3.
you're going to double crochet, finish the double crochet, then you're going to yarn over, go through the same stitch, pick up a loop, go through 2, yarn over, go through the same stitch, pick up a loop, go through 2, and you're going to do that till you have 4 loops on your hook, and then you're going to go through all 4 loops.
Double crochet 2 together.
No, it's a puff.
Oh, puff.
Do we have a number of these that we're going to do, Jess?
I think you stepped away for a second.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple of them along with a few
Okay.
little buds to go
There you
with
go.
it.
There's the first one. That's what you'll have with the first petals.
That's pretty.
What size yarn you using?
This is a 3-weight,
Okay.
and I'm using 3.5 millimeter hook. And that literally took me that late. It took like 5 minutes, if that.
I think the only 3-way I actually have is maybe the Mandela.
You could use any weight. It wouldn't have to be a 3-weight. You'll just have bigger blossoms. And there are some very large cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
This I had hanging up on the wall, and then I found some for the center that came with the center with the knitting machine. It came with some yarn.
Hmm.
She said a couple, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, you can make as many as you want depending on your branch or your bouquet that you choose to make. I I have the vase already that I want to put mine in, and I kind of think I want like two or three branches. So I'm probably going to make like 15 of the actual flowers and maybe 10 or 15 of the buds, all kind of different sizes using thread and, 2 weight, 3 weight. A little bit of a mix so that way it has a little bit of texture. So yeah, that's kind of the fun thing about making a flower bouquet is, you can kind of do whatever you want. I'm just wrapping up my thread. I pulled out a little too much. And Mona, 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 how are you tonight, my dear? Hey, Izzy. Nope, I still haven't even started yet. So you and I can start together. Right. So I am going to start mine with different colors. I want my center to be green. Yes, Elizabeth. It's a Mona. What was that? What was that, son? That sounded hot. Really hot, hot, hot. All right, let's go. And Izzy, this particular pattern also comes with a video, so feel free. Hey Trey, welcome in. Yes, your birthday month is over. However, my birthday month starts today. Mine and the Crafty Gypsy and a whole lot of people. Chris says, for your information, rainbow cotton 88 and a 3.25 millimeter hook do not make good flowers for me. All right, so hold on.
On the video, what size yarn are they telling you to use?
Lace weight or fingering, so a 0 or a 1 that's been doubled.
So it would be like half the size of the one I showed you.
Yeah. Kind of like those mill-ins.
Okay, so I'm going to go with that one.
May has already arrived, the month full of flowers. My few relatives' birthdays are coming up. Hey, Tracy, welcome in, my dear.
There we go.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
You all not love it when you pull,
Good
get
evening.
in the center, and the piece of yarn you pull is actually the end you need. So satisfying.
Everybody in chat, both sides. Just being lazy
And
tonight.
looks like she's using a 2.5 millimeter hook.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the right one. Joe, I'm using a 3.5 and a 3.25, and they're fine.
Okay.
It's a nice size blossom.
So with a 4-weight yarn, what size hook would you suggest for this?
A 4.
A
Yeah, I'd
4?
go for it.
A 4.
Okay. Damn. Ugh, okay.
Use your magnifiers. I've got mine on.
It's not bad. It's
The
they're
hook.
just, yeah.
Do you not have any small hooks with chunky handles?
I can build one up. I've got one here. I can build it up.
Ooh, are we going to do the daffodils next?
Because I did get
Mm-hmm.
more of the sports wrap. I ordered some.
Yeah.
So I do have a frame and a floor I can build up. It's not a hook I normally use, so I don't really mess with it. That's it. Oh gosh, I think that's a 4.
Ooh,
Oh
happy
gosh.
early birthday, Trey, to your sister.
What's a G hook?
G, I do believe is a 4. Let me double
Yeah.
check.
Pretty sure.
I have a G and there's
Yes.
one that's a prim, there's one that says 7. I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah. A G
Okay,
is a 6 or a 4 point millimeter. 4.0.
okay, and there's one that says 7, it's just a tad bit bigger. Maybe a 4.5. I don't know. I don't know what they are. But okay. I know I got a G right here in my hand. I can build up.
Well, Jojo, let me know when you're ready to start because I'm still trying to find my hook.
Oh, it'll be a little
You're
while. I
starting
think
to. Okay.
the motorboat's
Okay.
still in my lap, kind of whiny.
It's a poor baby.
Yeah, all right.
Aw.
I know.
Motorboat, motorboat, motorboat.
Okay. Mhm. I love you. Mhm. You okay?
I think I'm gonna have to book weather.
She's kind of pissed off I took her food away. But if
Hmm?
she's getting sick, I don't want her eating right now.
Yeah, not to add it, add on top of her already not feeling too
Mhm.
good. Just for baby.
I'm gonna
There we
make up
go.
some chicken broth here in a little bit, or I might have some in the cabinet.
Yeah, that will probably help her belly feel a little better.
See how she does with this some broth.
All right. This is cool.
Mhm. Yeah, because she's been wanting me. It sounds like a baby since I've been here. But I need to move my arm.
Yep.
Can you move it just for a second? There we go. Okay.
Izzy, you almost ready?
You don't have to stay here.
Hey, Mary.
Mhm.
Be create. Okay, Mary says check out Be Creative and Healthy. She has amazing tutorials for flowers and patterns. Plants, 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 plants. That would be pretty cool. I haven't thought about crocheting
Mhm.
plants.
You wanna lay over there on my other leg? Okay. No, no, stay over. I'm gonna have a smoke. So you stay over there. I don't want you in my lap. I don't have a smoke.
All right, Izzy, I have my yarn and my hook.
I'll have to check that out. Whoever it was.
Yeah, be creative and healthy, she said.
Hey Jeff, welcome back.
Welcome back, Jeff.
Hey, Mary.
Trey says, I'm planning on going Tuesday, March 2nd or tomorrow afternoon. I want to squeeze the yarn ball for a moment or two, or, 12.
Yeah, I checked my Walmart today for those cover stories. Because last time I
Yeah.
looked, there was one left, but someone must have bought it. And they got other stuff there.
So I'm actually going to use, I think
Because I thought they went down to $10. I'd be like, what the hell? I'll get another one.
oh, heck yeah. All right, what's my feet?
Yeah, I showed it to my sister. She's like, well, what are you making me with that? And I was like, I'm making rugs. I don't know. And she's like, well, isn't there plenty to make something else too? And I was like, depends on how many rugs I want to make. I'm going to run another color with it. That way it's kind of more sturdy.
Yeah, actually, let me switch my camera real fast.
So, I'll probably run a black with it. Why are you licking me? You need the salt? Hmm? You keep licking my hand. Why? Here in a little bit, we'll try a little bit of food, but not right now. Come on, get down for a little bit. I want you to go lay down. There you go.
Really dry.
Jeff says he was fighting Turks on his channel. I think I'm just gonna videotape my stuff from now on. I had 10 spamming on there and couldn't get rid of them. I had to stop the live stream. Is that normal to have that many? I just got you going there back up again. You just don't want to move. Okay, just lay down. Lay down. You can just lay right behind me and you still be touching me, you know. You need to back up and lay down. Go back here. Go back there. No. Heidi says, oh, well, welcome in, Heidi. She says, sorry I'm late. Where do I find this pattern?
It's scroll up.
Scroll up. Really? I didn't do that either.
It's also in the description.
Is it in the description?
More across. Okay, okay, I see two links. One's crochet with Claire. One's more crochet.
Moara. It's Moara.
More. I'm gonna click that. It kicked me out, but it's okay. I'm on my tablet for that, so I can go save it.
Jesse, you don't have to have pink. I promise. Chris K's not going pink. I know she's not. She can't stand pink. Hey, Avy, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Gonna learn how to crochet? Yes, the innocent one. Bullshit. I mean, yes, absolutely. I agree. Somebody keep your eye on Avy. Especially if he's coming in saying, ooh, look at me. I'm the innocent one. Beth, yeah, again, you don't have to have the correct pinks. You can use whichever yarn you have. I mean, yeah, cherry blossoms are pinks, but you know what? Who cares? If you make yours look like pansies. Auntie Beth, that's kind of cute. I'm not here. Nope, not at all. Why aren't you on panel, Beth? Oh, Auntie Beth.
Probably being stupid, so I'll just get it later.
Hey, Heidi.
It's in the description.
What, JoJo?
The pattern, my tablet's being stupid, so I'll just get it later. Beth says they don't have correct pinks, but it's okay. He says I did so make these and put them in my small cherry tree outside when the other blossoms go away. Beth's not here. Okay. Did you get your nap today, Annie?
No.
No. We talked about it.
Talk to my sister.
How's she doing?
Pretty good. She was helping a neighbor with stuff for church on Sunday. They're having a dinner.
Oh, okay.
Dinner.
Yeah. They have like potlucks and stuff all the time. Not my jam.
I was going to church. We picked a church that was close to us, and it was a Baptist church.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure those people that like to eat for anything. You stub your toe, somebody wants to do a potluck.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, they love to eat, that's for sure.
Okay.
But it was fine,
Is
you
this
know,
better?
because back then they had kids for, you know, because Zach was younger, a lot younger. They had kids for him to play with, and they had like a playground for the kids.
Well,
You
that's
know,
cool.
good equipment and stuff, and everybody was outside a bunch of picnic tables, and it was under like a pavilion type thing. You know, and everybody was super friendly. And we moved up here, and we went to the church here, and yeah, that the pastor's only there whenever he has to be, like on Sundays for like an hour and a half, and he's gone. And you don't see him again till the next week. They don't do anything. There's no programs for anyone, you know, kids to adults. There's nothing. So yeah, we don't go anymore. We'll have to, he says he misses it, so we'll have to see about checking into some other ones. Because he did enjoy going when they had activities and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good way to socialize too.
Yeah, he says he misses that. So I know there's, you know, enough. I mean, Baptist churches are everywhere, but I've heard good things about the one the next town over, like where Diana D's at.
Yeah.
So you know, that's only 10-minute drive, so that's not bad. We could do that. So might check into that one.
I think I'll have to go to a smaller hook for my center. But here's the first one.
That's cute.
What?
And you started that at the beginning of this live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Each piece takes. Honestly, I struggled more with the darker pink because it's a freaking picos, and I am not good at picos.
Oh, I hate those.
But yeah,
I'm almost done.
Not hate them, but
I don't
it's
hate them. It's
it's
just
not,
it's
not my
very
favorite.
small.
Yeah.
It's very small. Hey Joe, did you eat?
Did I?
Uh-huh.
I don't think so. Did I? I don't remember. I don't think so.
That's okay. I didn't either.
I don't remember eating.
Still full of cheese curds. Oh, thank you, Mary.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make sloppy joes, wasn't I?
Yep,
Oh yeah, no, I haven't eaten any. I'll do that.
you should.
Yeah, I will. That does sound good. Good.
I'm struggling with the picots too.
Yeah, but and I'm gonna have to go to an even smaller hook because that center is not as small as it needs to be. Either that or go to a bigger hook for the outside. Might go to a bigger hook for the outside.
Yeah, mine's off too.
Okay, so the center you need a smaller hook. Okay, I'll remember that. Or crochet tighter, one of the two.
I'm gonna go to a 4.
So maybe I'll use a 4 for the center and the other 5 for the rest.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'm not using a hook as small as she's saying because I can't.
Well, I can if I've got one that's got the chunky handle on it. That's what I was
Yeah,
looking for.
I can't hang on to it either. Not with this.
Size is that?
What size yarn you using, Beth?
It depends on the color because
Okay.
I didn't have pink in 2 different shades in the same kind of yarn.
Oh, there it is.
So I'm using DK and they're 4-ply and 3-ply.
Okay.
Yeah, my center is actually a 4-ply. I've just used a really small hook on it.
Avie, everyone knows you're not innocent. Just the way you run away, giggling. That's a tell-all. So you can say it
Yeah,
all you want.
it's that her darker pink part is bigger, so she's going to do the lighter pink part again.
I think what I'm going to do with the center is not double it.
I didn't double mine or my outer part.
I'm just going to use a single strand. So we'll tear that out and start over with 1.
Jess is back.
Welcome back, Jess.
She
And
was
then it'll
back.
be smaller.
Well, I thought she was back.
I know I had to move my leg. I'm so sorry. Tracy ate today and ate dinner. Oh, okay, that's good. I didn't.
I didn't either.
I will though, because I gotta. Because I gotta.
Well, we didn't get groceries because the truck broke down.
Mm.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
She's still at the house?
Yeah. With a new problem. I'll explain that later.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just say right now the mortgage company doesn't want the house.
Oh, okay.
And his ex-wife is in trouble because of that.
Oh, now I'm curious. You gotta tell me later.
Okay, it's like this. I may as well.
Well,
In
no,
the
you don't
divorce.
have to. You don't want everyone to know.
No,
It's one of those
it's okay.
twist my rubber arm situations.
When they got divorced 15 years ago, um, if she was court ordered to sign papers to sign off of the house, and she never did it. So now the mortgage company don't want to touch the house because there's two names on it.
Oh, so that it kind of works in your advantage.
For the moment,
Yeah.
I mean, it's sorta, because he's going to have to pay $250 to petition the court to go after her. So
And
that's
that's
more money we don't really
something.
have.
Are they telling him he has to do this?
Yeah, they're telling him he has to get her name off of it.
Title.
That's why, it's sorta in our favor. Yeah,
Well, if you
she was supposed to do that and didn't. So she's he has to go after her for contempt of court. And hopefully he doesn't have to actually go there because the divorce was in New Hampshire.
I'll say if they want it off so bad they can pay for it. I mean, if you had the 250, you'd be paying the mortgage better, or getting things fixed or whatever.
Well,
Like
it's
getting
up to
air
Glenn.
conditioning. Holy crap! I don't know how you survive without air conditioning.
I don't have AC.
Yeah, I know that's why I think I get air conditioning. you know. But yeah, I don't know.
And I'm feeling it right now. Come
You're what?
on. The kittens think they want to cuddle. It's too hot.
It's I don't know, like 61 degrees here. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
Well,
about what it is here.
it's like 90 something in the house, so
Oh man. No, I just got a small fan in here on, well, it's a floor fan that that went wind machine. And I just have it
mhm.
on long. I'm sitting here and a hoodie and
Bonnie,
shorts.
Bonnie, Bonnie. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, Bonnie's out there. I'm not looking at the
Went
chat
over to
because
Bubbles and say pretty awesome.
I'm looking at what I'm doing.
Maybe my cat's stuck. I don't know. Or maybe she's. No, she's on the other side.
Oh, come on, guys. I'm not a jungle gym. Down, down.
Mine sort of look like those, but they're not. I don't know. It's hard to say. Must be doing something wrong.
Yeah, Jessica had to go with something this tiny. You just had to.
Yeah. Not everybody likes to do tiny stuff.
Connie's out of town, Jeff. She's visiting with her grandbabies.
Yeah, she's out with grandbabies. We'll go with grandbabies. She's with grandbabies. I hate my car. I've been sitting in the driveway since our last fall. It needs an alternator. I'm on SSI. I can't get enough money to save to get done. My daughter lives with me and she has a car. Get her to pay for it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the truck. I don't dare ask. I just know it's up on ramps.
You just have the one vehicle.
I'll be right back.
Yep. So we're kind of stuck. We can't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Not much, Bonnie. What's up with you? I'm just sitting here trying to make a flower and counting.
No, there's not much counting involved. No more than 4.
10.
Well, sorry, there's a 10, yeah.
Oh, see, you made me do a double. Damn it. I was going to do half.
I never touched you.
Did it again. Stop making me do half doubles, Bonnie. These are only single crochets. See, and then maybe just
I
count
am
down.
mostly, Chris, I am mostly doing it in 4 weight.
So Bonnie, have you done that? You're working on a. It wasn't a sun bunny. What was it? Was it a giraffe or something? Monkey? What were you working on with her? Did you finish it? Yeah.
I have to adjust to what kind of yarn I have in the sort of bright colors.
Sorta.
Yeah, they're not exactly the right colors, but it works for me.
Right colors for what? There's no right colors.
Just make it whatever you want. That's what I'm going to end up doing when I do it.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what
yeah, it
I'm
was
doing.
giraffe. I made it and shipped it on the way to Nice. Cool.
Well, it took about like 19 days and who knows what, but yay, I made it back.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, what was that? What was that about? What
Mm,
was going on?
I don't know. No internet.
Oh, damn. A kitten grabbed the outside part. Mine.
What, Auntie Beth? Sorry. What are we talking about?
A kitten grabbed the outside petals and took off.
Oh. I'm gonna play catch up. See you in a minute.
And I'm not sewing anything. I'm just using my ends and tying it through the back. Pull the ends through in different spots. And I'm doing my own thing here. And tie it in the knot.
Tie it in a bow. The Lord over your shoulder, and the
Continental
your
soldier.
ears, saying hello. Hey, Lenny, how are you tonight? Good to see you.
They're easy other than it's such tiny work. I mean, I don't even need the pattern at this point. I did one and I'm done. One and done. It's easy to memorize that pattern.
I'm trying to figure out how your backs are so much bigger than mine because my center. So there's my backer and there's my center. And how am I supposed to do a secondary color on that and add that to the outside when it's like that's the size of the secondary color?
It's only picos.
Hmm. Yes,
That's
but
it.
look at the size of my center compared to my outside
Right,
edge.
yeah.
It's way huge.
Yeah, mine do the
There's
same
no
thing,
way
but
I'm gonna get that in there.
once you
Like
put the
mine's gonna be the
picos,
same size.
John, once you put the picos in, you cover up a lot of that green. They don't stick out very far.
No, but what I'm saying though is the background is way too big. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
No, you're saying it's way too small. The back
Yeah, I'm saying it's
pedals.
way too small.
So use a larger hook next time for the back pedals if you're not happy with it. Yeah, that's what I did, Bonnie. I took the green ends and pulled them through the back pedals and then just tied it on. I avoided all that sewing.
Sometimes the pattern you got to figure it out yourself. I looked at it. Take what? Wait. What? Hold on a second. Sometimes you don't read the pattern. You got to figure it out yourself. I looked at it. I looked at that. I would take a little hook and just crochet in the middle. See,
Yeah, you could
I
do
was
that.
thinking that too, but I was. Hey, Leanie, how's it going?
You could do that. Do
Oh yeah, Jeff. We
10.
crochet bowls all the time.
You could do like 10 slip stitches around the center. Then do the picots on just the back loop of those.
Yeah. Well,
There's
see,
so many ways you can do
yeah,
it.
I'm actually surprised that you know don't start in. I'm surprised you don't start in the center and work your way out. That would make more sense, would it not?
I think it would confuse some people if they were trying to do it all in one piece.
See, I think I'm gonna do mine different. I'm gonna build mine differently.
Yeah, Elizabeth used a larger hook for the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. And so Annie, if you're still here, see, because like, there's no way. There's no
I
way.
am here. I'm just eating. What do you need?
Wait, where's this at? How's it? Let me see your flower for a second, please.
I only
Now,
partially used the
first one.
pattern, Bonnie.
This is going to be my second big piece because I think this one's a little small. So I went at two hook sizes. I think this is going to be a better fit.
But you're still using a size 3.
Yeah, same size yarn, different size hook.
Yeah,
Because like I was saying, so there, there's my background, and there's
Mm-hmm.
my center, and I still got to do another color in
See, that's
there.
what I'm saying.
That looks like that should be.
Did you double your first one? Because it says to double the yarn if you're going to use the thinner yarn.
No, I didn't double it, but I was using a size 4.
If you double it, it'll come out bigger.
Just use a
But
bigger
I'm
hook,
using,
and it looks right.
let me look at my hook to make sure. Actually, it's a 4.25 that I used for the bigger one.
yeah, I have to use larger because I crochet tight.
I
I
wonder. I
have to
got
go
some
up a
size
couple sizes.
4 here. You make mine huge. Mine are gonna be huge. Gonna make like
No,
rhododendron freaking cherry blossoms.
They're all different sizes, John.
yeah, they're like anything else in nature. They're not all exact.
Right. It's still going to look like yarn in the
So
end. It's not a flower.
But yeah, I would double your yarn and maybe because you're a tight crocheter, you might want to go up to a 5.
See, I think I'm gonna do mine reverse. I mean, I think I'm gonna start with the center and work myself out from there. Center, and then do my outside, and then add on to the outside edge of that.
I was wondering why she didn't do it that way, because that's the way most people would make it. This is well, I mean, you just have to sew them on there, but it's a lot of ends to weave in that you wouldn't have otherwise. Exactly, Elizabeth. See, she's getting her for the bigger hook.
Okay, I'm looking up some other ones. The pattern is weird. If I just look at the picture and draw your own conclusion. But yeah, I'm not as experienced as you though, Bonnie.
Hi, Angela.
Bonnie's an experienced woman. No, I'm not. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Bonnie.
This is, I'm gonna, John, this is one of those patterns that the first one is practice, the second one is adjust it. That sounded wrong too.
Yeah, I suppose.
How you doing, Angela?
I shouldn't talk right after John because that just makes it all the worse.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you.
Okay, Joe. So the creator's name is
Allergies are,
actually Rosanna, but her channel name is Moara Crochet.
Okay. Angela's she's doing pretty good. Just waiting on some feels like butter yarn to come in and a set of dot hooks. Very cool.
oh gosh, allergies are kicking up again today.
Oh, I know. I went out to get in the car and had to take the air compressor hose and blow the pollen off the car.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah, it's yellow season.
I've never used that yarn, Angela. I've seen it, on a site and stuff. I just never bought any.
I don't think I've ever used it either.
I've never had any.
Have you used it before, Angela? And if you have, how is it? The way it sounds, it should be super freaking soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, talking for like 15 minutes.
Huh?
Jessie said we need background music for the dead air. She forgot we were in her ear.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been taking turns talking, the four of us.
Sometime I do have some millions to show that I got.
No background. Don't need no stinking background music.
If anyone wants to see, that is.
That's it, babe. You got the last bite.
What?
I gave Cash last bite of my sandwich.
Oh. Angel said, good, because I'm going to make a couple of baskets and try to get items for the baskets. Okay.
A tisket, a tasket.
Hello?
Hello? What?
Come in.
Who is it?
I'm busy.
That was pretty good. I didn't realize I was hungry until we started talking about whether or not we ate. And I was like, huh, sounds like a good idea.
Okay, Angel said it's because I was told that I can or could sell them, so I'll see on that. What kind of things are you putting in the baskets?
I think John is frozen.
No, I'm not frozen. I'm watching some. I'm watching the video. I'm
Oh,
not frozen.
everyone is saying to make yourself big. They want to see what you're doing.
Why?
He's
I
moving
don't
his
know.
hand in the mouse.
Yeah,
I'm not doing nothing.
he wasn't even moving that when I looked.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm watching.
You have to look to see if he's breathing, Beth. That's how you know. If you can't see him breathing, then you know he's frozen.
Exactly.
He's a shallow breather though too. Because believe me, I've tried. No, we're all doing something, Bonnie. You just can't see us.
Okay, she said things
Exactly.
like a cute animal and or fake flowers or things. I just got to get a good variety of things. That's cool. Make some for kids, some
Okay,
for
let
the
me.
adults.
I'm
You know,
gonna work
maybe
this one
making
different.
one for a newborn baby. Those might sell pretty good. Or birthdays, or yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh, look, a yarn baby. Yarn baby.
Mm. And before you know it, holidays will be here, so you could be making like for
Yeah.
Halloween, maybe Halloween basket or Christmas basket.
Or a 4th of July basket.
Yep.
A 4th of July basket. What about a Canada Day basket? Come on, people.
Well, we're not from
Come on,
Canada.
Canada Day basket. When's
I'm
Canada
not sure
Day?
how popular those would be down here.
It's around
Doesn't
the 4th
matter.
of
When's
July.
Canada Day?
It's around the 4th of July.
Oh my God! Seriously, it's July 1st. It's July 1st.
I said it's around it. That's around it. When I lived in Maine, it was a little
Around it.
confusing because we celebrated Canada Day and Independence Day because I was on the other side of the river. So everyone just celebrated both. It all ran together.
Well, see, in Windsor, they used to have what's called Freedom Festival, right? And it actually ran July 1st to July 5th. And there was it. But what they would do is they would shoot fireworks off of the bridge between Detroit and Windsor every night, and it was really cool.
I think we're going to be doing a different flower each week, Elizabeth. Isn't that correct, John?
What?
Elizabeth wants to
Yes,
know
we're
what
making a
other
bouquet. So
flower.
we're gonna start with cherry blossoms, and we don't know what we're doing for all the flowers yet. We're gonna start with Jessica wanted to start with cherry blossoms when she comes back. She's having internet issues right now, so we're gonna start with cherry blossoms, and I actually started daffodils a couple weeks ago. I started with daffodils, and then I was thinking about doing some lilac and some uh, uh, amaranth and what else was some lilies and some tulips, just for a variety in a bouquet,
And
right?
some chrysanthemums.
But
And
let's
Angie said
Roses are
she's
fun.
in the process of making two memorial baskets as she's speaking. And so the person can go and get the items and fill the baskets up. And then she said, I have cherry blossom yarn.
That's like a number 5, isn't it, Angela? Yeah, me too, Elizabeth. I have daffodils, and I'm thinking about finding a tulip pattern as well, which I made a knitted tulip years ago, but I've never made a crocheted one.
Roses are pretty easy.
Yeah, I could be around crochet braces. That wouldn't bother me.
no,
But
roses
she
are
wants
not
to
easy.
work
What are you
for,
talking about?
Yeah,
she
they
said,
are.
Angela says I'll have to look, but I think so. Yeah, it might be a heavier weight yarn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the cherry blossom yarn's a 5 because I have some of that.
Where'd my rose go?
No. No. Go back.
Back. Where it once belonged. Get back.
No, he's been going in there and sleeping in Anthony's chair, and I don't want him to. He has a whole daggone couch. Why does he need a chair? See, John, you've got the buds ready. All you got to do is put the stems on them.
See, I got this rose. Then I got this rose.
Welcome back,
That's a
Jess.
fire ice rose.
Thank you.
I don't like this rose though. I like this one better though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that one came out really nice.
Welcome back, Larry.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Jessica.
Thank you.
Leave the show for me now.
You do whatever. I'm catching up. Thank you for holding the fort down, all of y'all.
I'm actually changing my pattern up a bit. I don't like the way this is working out. I'm still going with the same type of pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Worked out for Annie, but it doesn't work out for me.
To each their own. The what?
I have totally changed the way I'm tackling this.
So what other flowers did you want to include in this bouquet that you're thinking of doing, Jessica?
You will just have to wait and see.
I have to wait and see.
Yep. Super
Well, that's
safe.
great, Elizabeth. Well, do you have to quit smoking? I don't know. Really? She's a scam.
Well, I realize now why this yarn was still in my stash.
You didn't like it?
It's
That's
splitting.
good, huh?
Really splitting.
What
That's
yarn?
probably why it was still there.
Do you know what it was?
It's that yarn that came with the Centro.
Oh,
It's a pain in the butt, is what it is. I don't have to do it that way.
Mary wants to know when the shawl along starts.
I don't know. I know we're going to be doing a shawl along. I don't know about a shawl along though.
Well, when does it start? That's what she's asking.
I don't know. When do you want it to start?
Does everybody have their yarn?
I'm not sure. Does everybody have their yarn?
I have mine.
No.
You don't?
Annie does. No, Annie does not.
Oh.
Uh, I'll have it out by Monday. Remind me, Annie.
I don't even know what the yarn's supposed to be. So.
Jess, you don't ask me to remind you of something.
Okay, that was cute.
I'm like world's worst. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Doggle? Yes, thank you.
Where's Pebbles to do our picos for us?
Thank you. Hi, boys.
I'll tell you what, I'm having more luck on the picos by chaining 3 rather than 2.
Yeah, Mary said, Annie, what color do you want? And I have several different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Purple for me, whatever it is.
I'm assuming she's talking about the yarn for the shawl on.
Oh.
Sha la 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 long.
Oh, that is much easier. Thank you.
Yeah, it just seems to make more sense with chain 3 than the 2.
It does, because it looks more
What are
like
we
a
doing?
pico.
I'm confused. Annie, what are your secret ways?
Huh?
I said, what are your secret ways?
Instead
We're
of
all writing up our own pattern.
I'm chaining 3 because when you chain 2, when you're going through that first one, it's almost impossible to get your hook through it because of the way it twists. But if you do it with 2 or with 3, then you just ignore that last one and then go to the second one down and do your slip stitching. It just makes more sense to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does make more sense. That's why.
Well, I fought it through the first one, and then I was just like, nah, I'm not doing that. I want it this way. And I think all of us is changing the pattern to suit our needs,
Yep.
which is the great thing about
And
crocheting.
our abilities.
Yeah. Well, my ability for picots is not real great. So.
Well, I'm having to work with what yarn I have,
Same.
so I had to adjust a lot of stuff.
Elizabeth says what? I misread. I was doing 3 anyway. Oh, okay.
See, Elizabeth was way ahead of us, not giving out the secret.
Yeah.
Mary wrote this is right. Oh, it was for the shawl. Damn, I put my order into purple.
Oh, I don't. What color did I order, Jess?
Probably purple. No. Hold on.
It was either blue or pink.
You have blue in it.
Okay.
This one.
Let's see. Get out of my way.
It's very pretty and squishy
Mhm.
and pretty.
Two, 4, 6, 8.
Do we appreciate?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I finished it in my head.
Oh, yes, that's the ticket.
Yeah, it's so much easier.
Uh-huh. And it actually goes quicker.
Yep. Well, if you're doing it with 2, you're just, the yarn is twisted and you're trying to slip stitch it through itself. And I'm like, that does not work. It does not compute.
No, I didn't double the yarn.
Come here. There you go. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
So I'm using 2 different weights here.
I am too. Because that's what I had.
Yep.
make it work.
Can't use what you don't have.
And it was just such a little bit that
Oh, yeah. Although I think these are going to look really pretty on a purse that I have yarn coming for.
well, that'd be cool. And then just top stitch the stem. Let's, I think I need about that much.
Scantify it.
Huh?
Scantify it.
Yes.
Because I have a light pink chenille coming for a purse. And I think these will look really cute. That's what I got.
It's nice.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
yeah.
that.
That's
Cool,
good.
cool.
And those are two different shades of pink. They're just pretty close to each other. But
Yeah, it
there
looks
it is.
pretty good. I like that though.
If I had a darker pink, which I can get a darker pink, that would be really cute on the purses. You just need a little ball of it. That's all.
Yeah. Or these little mini skeins.
This, yeah, the middle petals are actually one of those mini skeins.
Hey, Divergent, how's it going?
Hey, GC.
Hi, Divergent. But the first one told me what I needed to do with it. So
I'm back here.
the hook sizes I needed were G and L because I really crochet tight.
Yeah, I don't.
So it's a 4.25 and 5, I think. I don't know. Wait a minute. No, 8. Yeah, 8. I always have because I feel like if I'm not holding it tight, I don't have control.
Angela says now time for me to sit around and crochet. I'm all with you on that. I'm just working on the wrap while Motorboat's laying in my lap.
She
This
feeling any
kind
better?
she's just laying here, so I don't think she's up to par. So I'm just letting her lay there. But
I
this is
haven't
kind
been
of
in a Joanne, so
this wrap is kind of like mindless,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm just working on that. So I don't have to count or nothing, and I've got a small little thing of paper towels here in case she decides to get sick again. But if you know, when she gets sick, she makes this god awful howling sound before she does,
oh
so
no.
you know when it's coming. And I'm like, oh, there it is. But even if she doesn't make
My
that sound,
person says I should be in bed, but I had a toothache, so I got to deal with that. And dropped a full can of Coke from the counter on my foot. Gonna be up until a leaf kicks in. Pretty sure it's broke. Oh my god! Wow. Take care on
Yeah.
that one.
And that hurts.
yeah, it was like a month ago. I dropped a
Hey,
big
Crystal.
can of baked beans on my foot, and it cut my toes. Like crap. But I can move my toes and everything, so I guess it didn't break. I didn't go check it out. Um, yeah, but for me, that's the one sound that you can be in a dead sleep, or when a cat starts getting sick, it wakes you right up.
Yep.
It's like you're immediately wide awake. Um,
My
yeah,
long haired cat has had a lot of hairballs
yeah,
shedding.
yeah. When she's licking herself, I try to get her, to stop. Because it's like, you don't understand, Motorboat. You're gonna get a hairball, and it's gross. So stop it.
All right. This is the one with the pattern. And this is the one I decided to do on my own.
Yep.
Oh, Chris K, quit sending me stuff.
One.
I can't see. You like the one you did
I'm
on your
embarrassed to
own.
show my first one.
This is the one with the pattern.
No, I like the other one better.
This is the one I just did. I figured,
I like that one better.
yeah. And that is all made
Yep.
together.
But it still works. Either one.
It's just I don't like sewing things together because I'm
Yeah.
lazy. But I'm going to be really honest and say two is all my eyes are going to take tonight.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah, Larry's weather is 73-mile-an-hour winds, 95% humidity, and Tracy's is 74, 5-mile-an-hour winds and humidity 85%.
Sticky, humid, yuck.
Yeah.
You're a dog. What do you want? You ever notice that you can have your door wide open and the dog won't never go out, but the minute you shut the door, suddenly they have to go out?
Yep.
Yeah.
I left it open for you for 2 hours. And then the bugaboos started. What happens when a bugaboo starts? The door gets closed.
Oh, what?
The bugaboos. Mosquitoes.
Ah,
Moths.
okay.
Weird looking beetles. They go crunch. And latch onto the puppy dogs' noses and leave scabs when they're pulled off.
Ah.
Oh, you did not just do that. You know better. Not lick my hands. I know where that tongue's been.
I kind of like that the kittens don't like the outdoors. We open up the door and they run and hide.
Do you know that my cats spent their first 2 years in the house, never went outside? They got outside one day, and one of them decided to stay outside, and the other one comes in and out.
Okay. Angela's weather is 66, 7-mile-an-hour winds, and 74% humidity. It's showing mine right now at 59
Oh,
degrees.
Chris K, that looks good. If you look in the group chat, I can't show it, but she posted her first flower. Looks good.
Let me look.
Boop, boop,
I
boop,
have to leave the chat for a minute.
boopy, 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 boop,
Look,
boopy, boopy, boop.
messenger.
You can brush your teeth. You got bad breath. Cute. Dog breath.
Oh no.
I have to brush your teeth tomorrow.
You keep putting your feet in the wrong places.
That's all right. His breath is minty fresh after his toothbrush. He just felt like y'all were getting more attention than he was. Is the problem, and that can't happen.
There's Chris K.
Excuse
If
me.
you can see that, that's Chris K.
Why am I on big?
I don't know. You should put me on big for a minute because I'm showing her flower.
Oh, that's cool. It looks like a poppy.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome. Go back to the chat. Maybe. Uh,
Oh,
okay.
you know, for a white dog, he overheats really quick.
Yeah.
You'd think because his coat is so bright that it wouldn't, but he pants more
Still
than dark-haired dogs I've had.
have a lot of hair.
Not really, but he has two coats. He has
No,
an inner
yeah.
coat and outer coat,
Yeah.
but not like super thick, not like a husky's or something. That's why I need to take him and get him de-shedded and get him a de-shedding bath.
Yeah. Angela says that's what I thought. That looked like a poppy. I liked it. It was pretty.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, structure-wise, they are very like a poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris K says, thank you, Joan, everyone. I'm late. It's med time. Ah. Surprisingly, I haven't had to take any nerve pills today, which is shocking. Usually I've taken about 6 of them by now.
I could have used some of those.
Yeah, so, it's been a decent day pain-wise. I don't need them, so, like the first 10, I take one. Like, yep, it's coming.
Yeah, well, it's best to do it like that.
But I don't take it, like some people could take, they take one in the morning so you don't, you just keep it in your system, but I don't, because I figure that's a waste. Take it when I need it.
Yeah.
And if I don't need it, I have some extras for later when I need an extra one.
Let's see it, John. I like that as well.
That's just
I
one that I
do.
just figured out how to just design it on my own, right? It's a little wonky, but it'll work.
Well,
I'll
nothing's
refine it.
perfect in nature.
Nature is not perfect.
I like that.
Me
Yeah, I
too.
do too.
It's all wonky. But I just freaking just added all my
Okay.
colors together. Start with a magic circle in the center, and there's just
Should I just look
10
for a
single.
different pattern?
Huh?
What's
Should I
that?
just look for an easier pattern or something?
Just do what we're doing.
Well, there's actually more difficult. There's actually more difficult patterns out there.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
How you making it there, Jessica? How you making it,
No,
Jessica?
DC, she means for nerve pain.
Yeah, nerve pain. I have neuropathy really bad.
Hmm.
And today was just a good day pain wise, so I didn't need any, which
Yeah,
is
I had a bad day.
very unusual if that happens. Usually by at least 2 o'clock in the afternoon, got to take them.
I've been
I
on my
distracted
feet a
you
lot
today.
today. That's why mine acted up.
Yeah. You what? I didn't hear that, Ben.
I distracted you today.
Yes.
I've been on
And
my
what?
feet a lot today. That's what acted it up.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't go at Home Depot because I didn't. My sciatica wasn't bothering me this morning, and I really did want to go walk on concrete floors.
You've been using your vibrator, haven't you?
Yes, I have. He's
Or
my
as John
best
says,
friend
you've been using the pounder.
Oh my god.
You've been using the pounder.
So I told Bill, I was like, use the pounder on me. And he goes, Anthony is up. I was like, what? He's
Wow.
already been an old
So
man. I was
Andy needed a
Wow.
good pounding today.
Not that kind of show. Yeah,
telling you,
but something.
do with these men.
I mean, that would probably help you too.
Yeah,
What,
it's
getting a good pounding?
results.
Yeah, you get good poundings.
Yeah.
I get a good pounding every time you do. Doesn't everybody? No, but
Connie. Hi, Connie.
Yay. Hi,
Hey,
Connie.
Connie.
We miss you, Connie.
Yes, we do.
Even Herb missed you.
Yes. How have
And
you
Jeff.
been?
Larry said, good job, John.
Yeah, I mean that back massage thing that we were
Thanks,
talking
Larry.
about would probably help your nerve stuff too when it gets bad. I mean, to me, it's a lifesaver. When it's so bad, I'm sitting here about to cry and scream. I'd use that, and it helps. Hi, Matt.
Well,
Hi, Matt, and thank
What
you very much. But Matt, I hate shoes. I despise
the
shoes.
hell is
I
a
try to
hocus
never
shoe?
wear shoes.
I
what
have
is
never heard of a hocus shoe. What the heck is that?
yeah, what is it? Never heard of
Explain the
it.
shoes. I may get them for when I have to go out.
What a hocus shoe. I never heard of that.
I've never, me either. I
Nope.
used to get Earth Shoe sandals. I could walk for hours in those shoes and I wouldn't have any problems. But you can't, the only place you can find them is on Amazon, and they're wanting like 3 times as much as I was paying for them at Walmart.
Oh, wow.
Earth shoe
Ridiculous.
sandals.
Hey,
Earth Shoe
Rebecca.
sandals, yes. They were leather and suede.
I'll tell you, people make fun of Crocs, but my podiatrist is very happy to see I had a pair.
I don't think I could wear Crocs. They make my feet sweat too bad. And I hate
Podiatrists should not recommend Crocs. They make you flat footed. They make you flat footed as well. There's no arch support in them at
already
all.
flat footed.
They're so loose on your feet. I I
like
can't
flip
see why a
flops.
podiatrist would recommend Crocs.
Are the
It's even
Hoka
worse.
shoes barefoot shoes? I'm looking it up, and it had some barefoot shoes.
Barefoot shoe. Oh, is that the ones where your toes are? It has toes on them?
Yeah,
Oh no, no, no. That you have something between your toes that would drive me insane.
Hoka. Okay, I'm ordering from
Yeah,
Amazon.
I couldn't do that either.
I can't even handle having a grain of sand between my toes.
I
I'm
know.
wondering if the podiatrist liked it because I have a bone spur on the front bottom of my heel, and that
There's
really
so
hurt.
there's so many different things that called Hoka shoes. I don't know what he's talking about.
DC, I was born flat footed. I have a true flat foot.
I'm gonna go shopping for Hoka shoes here.
Hoka Bondi,
Do what?
Hoka Bondi, Bondi.
Okay, Hoka.
Oh, those are like just like tennis shoes,
Yeah, yeah.
orthopedic,
Those are just
orthopedic
those are just,
tennis shoes. Oh, you
yeah.
can get
They're.
running style and everything. That's a little bit more than I'm gonna spend on a pair of shoes.
I'm I'm showing $140 to 160,
Yep.
275, 225.
Uh,
They got. Yeah,
I
no.
don't need to spend that much on a whole wardrobe.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. And I just had to buy a new vacuum cleaner because that broke. All my appliances are breaking.
I know you had your vacuum's been broke for a long time.
No, that was the washer.
The what?
And the washer and the stove. The refrigerator is well on its way out.
I thought you told me quite a while ago that the um vacuum cleaner broke.
No, that just happened a couple days ago. I've been talking about the washer a lot, though.
Let's see. They have a Hoka Bondi at bestseller finding for $69. eBay has a pair for 54. Yeah, but that's still I wouldn't want to spend $60 on a pair of shoes. Sorry, I'm cheap.
DC, I honestly, even when I was on my feet a lot, I would have been hard pressed to pay that much for a pair of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I paid
Oh, God.
$80 for a pair of nursing shoes with the crepe soles, and that about killed me to spend that much.
I have
Yeah.
never, ever paid more than $20 for footwear.
I get mine at Walmart. Um, I didn't get the same brand, same size every time I need them because I know they don't blister my feet, so I don't have sores, and I'm diabetic, so I have to watch that.
Yeah.
And they're like $25, $30, something like that. And Zach gets them too because they have them in his size, and he wears like a 15 wide. It's try me. So yeah, I have to buy him a pair of shoes. Because he said the other day, he's like, Mom, my shoe just fell apart a little bit more. Hint, hint. I get it.
Now, if I went to a shoe store to get shoes in my size, I would be paying an arm and a leg because I have such tiny feet. They'd have to be
My
special
sister
order.
has that problem. She wears a size 2 children's shoe.
Yeah, I wear a 3, 4 in the summer. In the winter, I can wear it too because I'm not swelling so much.
Elizabeth, I wore moccasins up until I was 10 when I grew out of them. Uh, Actual Indian made. We bought them from the reservation. I actually got to watch the lady make them. It was really cool.
And they are so comfortable.
They are. It's like being barefoot.
Yeah, my uncle got us some for Christmas one year. They were wonderful. I loved them.
Well, we were back here in West Virginia by then, so
Mm. Matt's toaster.
reservation shoes, and I loved it. I loved to go out to the reservation, and just hang out with the elders,
Uh-huh.
and watch them doing their crafts and stuff, the pottery. Oh, it was amazing to watch them work.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably go to Cherokee and get a pair.
Probably.
Matt says that their toaster just went sideways. Yeah, but you can get a toaster fairly cheap.
Yeah, but
Anywhere.
I
Yeah.
had
Back
a
up where it's
toaster
turn it up
that was
upside right.
given to me as a wedding
We make,
gift. That thing
we
lasted for
make grilled cheese.
19 years, right? 19 years of
Mhm.
marriage, 35
Night,
years now, and I've had to buy a toaster every 2 years. I've had to buy a new toaster. Night,
hey,
Connie.
night, Connie.
And I
We'll
can't.
see you soon. Miss you.
They don't make anything to last anymore.
No.
Uh-uh.
I wish it was small appliances that I had dying, but no, it's all the big ones.
We
Last time
had
we
one
did
year that my stove died, my fridge died, and my freezer went out all in the same year.
oh wow.
Yeah.
It was like 3 years ago. We had like the dirty Santa we did that for Christmas
Night, Chris K.
at my ex's family's, which I go there, and I got a toaster there, and he's like, "Why didn't you give that back or try to trade it or something?" I needed a toaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And he's like, "You have one. It's on his last legs." And
Or
he's like,
wait,
"Really?" And I was like, "Well, you wouldn't know because you've never used a toaster in your life. But yes, it's old."
Chris K, was you saying goodnight to Connie and not goodnight to us? Yeah. I had actually had a Sunbeam stand mixer that my mother-in-law gave me when me and Bill got married, and he said that he had bought that for her when he was in the 5th grade for Mother's Day, and we were in our 20s, and it lasted me for 8 years before the brushes burn out in it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the older stuff
I,
it was better. Hey, Greg.
you just have a hand
I,
mixer.
I still have my original hot air popcorn popper from 1979, and it's working just like it did the day I got it.
The yellow had like the yellow spout thing on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. I have one.
with the butter melter on top.
Yep.
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 I have
I
one
mean,
back
that's
there in the closet.
the butter melter is cracked at this point, but I still measure out the right amount of popcorn to put in it.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, I've got that. And for some reason, I guess everybody keeps giving me hand mixers for gifts and shit. I've got like 7 or 8 of them up in the cabinet.
Someone's trying to get you to bake.
Good luck with that. No. I only need one mixer. Why would I need any more than that?
Well, I mean,
Um,
There's always Facebook Marketplace.
Hey, Greg. Yeah, Matt says my mom had the oil one with the orange lid. I've never had one of those, but I've seen them.
I've seen them, but we had the one with the yellow spout,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yellow light.
it was
my
taller.
mother had that too. And oh my goodness, I wasn't thinking one day. I was still school age. I made some popcorn in it, and my sister asked for some, and she said, just put it in my lap. So I poured some out into her lap. Well, so did the hot oil.
Yep. Ouch.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. She swears up and down I did it on
So
purpose.
excited when Mom come home with that, and I was like, "No more burnt popcorn," because if you pop it in a pan, you always have a few kernels that burn.
Yeah,
Never
exactly.
fails.
Yeah.
John, I'm going to say I like the dark green
Welcome
better
back.
than the bright green for your center. I've been sitting here looking, and I like the dark green better.
Yeah, that one for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nice of you to join us, Jessica.
Yes, I feel the same. Yes, no guarantee on how long I get to stay. So that's where I've gotten so far because I keep crashing. So how's everybody else coming along?
I made two.
I made two.
My eyes gave out.
I made none.
You and me both, Joe.
I
Thought
take
about it.
see, you make some with thread, and then you show them to us.
You know, I wonder the same thing because I do have two
I
shades.
don't think I have any pink thread.
I have two
Mm-mm.
shades of pink thread and a green. But yeah, my eyes don't want to do that.
Okay,
If
Greg's
anybody
weather.
wants a pattern for the buds and wants to make the buds, I will tell you how to make the buds, and it's not that hard.
Okay,
No, it's not.
Greg's weather is 42, 6 Celsius, 4-mile-an-hour wind, 76% humidity. Greg says maybe a 10-1 Chris, and Angela says the house that me and my old man lives in. I found a meat slicer that his aunt and uncle had from years ago, and it still works.
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
K, I posted
Clean
my
them
one
blades
in the
up.
group.
I remember our meat slicer, or meat grinder, which was people powered.
Mhm.
Man, the deer burger that went through that thing.
I have a people powered meat grinder,
Yeah,
Mom
an
had one that
antique one.
was heavy and steel, and it hooked onto your table, and you had to
yep,
crank it.
yep. That's the people powered one.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I remember having.
Well, mine is antique, so it's cast iron and wood.
Yeah. Don't give her any food. She's so sick.
Well, I hate to leave good company, but I have the baby tomorrow, so I need my beauty sleep so I can keep up with the little turd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris K.
We keep
Jess,
losing her all the time.
Good night, Annie.
so
A
tomorrow,
meat grounder.
We'll see you tomorrow at bingo.
I hope
Okay.
if I'm not feeling like it, I will let y'all know.
All right.
Night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, I'm
When I was
gonna try one more of these from the beginning again.
when I was selling Tupperware, I won a meat slicer. Because you have to go to these meetings once a month, and I was the high seller that month. So I got a meat slicer that was made by Tupperware. That thing was awesome. It cut through bone and everything.
Oh wow.
I could cut up roast smaller, get large roasts and cut them up smaller and save a lot of money.
Yeah.
I was so surprised that something was plastic, mostly plastic, was that tough.
Yeah.
But Tupperware's always made a good product, so.
But I didn't know they made that type of stuff.
Oh, they make all kinds of stuff now.
Not
And
just
this was,
storage not just storage bowls anymore, huh?
oh no, and this was back in the 80s, back in the early to mid late, early to mid 80s when I was doing that.
Yeah. Angela said I've got a bunch of Tupperware items as well, and I'm not letting people have them.
I don't blame you.
I have Rubbermaid. Does that count?
Eh, I call that replaceable.
I would put the ones that snap on all four sides. That you have to snap them closed.
Yeah, I got that.
Like
And
those. That's the
Glenn calls it
ones.
Tupperware. I'm like, oh no, this is nothing like Tupperware. Don't call it Tupperware.
I use it for motorboats food. I have a small thing where I can reach it easier. Um,
Oh yeah,
says it came from butcher shop. Angela says I've got a bunch of Tupperware items as well. Okay, we already read that. Okay, I thought I was missing something.
yeah. It came
Sometimes
in the.
my chat freezes, so it means it did.
Yeah, I have Ziploc too.
It's a buck, yeah.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
the orange canister set.
I just get some at Dollar Tree, it's like it's good enough for me. We don't have to have the expensive stuff.
Well, for a
Here's a,
long, long time, many years, I sold Avon.
there's a job for you. Sell some Avon. No, get away from me. You scratched my leg again. Yes,
Yeah,
you
I was
did.
I was raised with Tupperware too. In fact, I had my first Tupperware party when I was in high school, and I started putting stuff away for when I had my own place. Yeah, and they had like a harvest gold too. Now they got like a green apple color as well.
Yeah, because she said she wants orange and brown set.
Yeah,
You the salt and pepper
I had the
Tupperware.
orange,
Pepper Tupperware, yeah.
but it was the 70s. Orange was an in color. Yeah, I'm telling my age too.
I was a kid in the 70s.
Well, I that pretty much was too. I mean, even though I graduated in the 70s, I was still a kid.
I was born in the 70s.
It's a green barf ball. Oh no.
Yeah, Pika. Did your press explode again? Not at the time?
I had, you remember the really tall salt and pepper shakers? They were white. I had the original ones. Now I'm really telling my age.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the best thing and stuff was made better then. Yeah. Did you notice on Temu all they have now is local shipping? They don't have it where it comes from China anymore.
Yeah, now you gotta pay shipping for the other stuff that's not in the local warehouse.
Unless you find stuff from the same person, the same seller, you have to spend $30 to get free shipping. Otherwise, everything you order is like $2.99 shipping, at least.
Yeah.
Like that.
My last order, I had to pay 11 and change in shipping.
Yeah, that's because of the tariffs. Exactly right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your grandmother had them? Oh God, I really feel old now.
Mm-hmm. I agree. He's an asshole.
Angela, are you like in your 20s, 30s?
Yeah.
They really make me feel old because I got grandkids in their 20s now. Oh Lord. My oldest grandkids are in their mid 20s.
I thought I cut off enough for this to do a double. Double, why not? But I cut her out of the yard.
Angela's 52.
Oh, good. I don't feel quite as bad. Nope.
You lost John.
Um, the last I heard, they will only replace certain lids now. They'll only replace the square ones, not the round ones.
He'll be back, Greg.
I heard everybody.
There he
I
is.
heard everybody go
Welcome.
quiet, and I'm like, well, I heard everybody go quiet. And I'm like, oh, what's going? Oh man, my internet just went off and came back on again. They kicked me
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
Right. So I thought I pulled off enough yarn to double this up to do a bigger one, but obviously I ran out of yarn. Grr. We got three and
Uh-oh.
a half petals on it. Wow.
so they won't replace
I'll figure this
the
out.
old canister lids with
Well,
like
no,
the
because Tupperware went under, right? So they declare
No,
bankruptcy. But I do know that Tupperware was replaceable for life.
right. But then, not long ago, they stopped replacing certain lids.
No, my mom used to sell Tupperware, and she freaking hoarded Tupperware. We had everything Tupperware imaginable. Now, do you remember? Do you remember? Um, it 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 basically looked like a sundae. Like the bottom part was a cup, and there was like an ice cream topper on it, and it had either chocolate or caramel on it, and a straw in it. It was like a milkshake cup for kids made by
Yeah,
Tupperware. Well, my mom had like 20 of those.
wow. I still
We
have
had like
the
everything.
popsicle maker and that that shaky thing, like to make pancake batter in. I love making pancakes with that. You don't get lumps. It's so nice. That and yep, the popsicle maker. Yep. I still have well, I got two of those. Um I love that shaky thing. I can't remember the name of it. That's bad. And pudding, you don't get lumps either.
Oh, you're talking that?
Yeah, but I got the gold
I don't
cover.
know.
It's the original.
Like my dad
Yeah,
used to use that for making his roux for gravy, right? Because he got rid of all the lumps out of your flour.
yeah. I have the
That's because
original
like
color though. It's a gold color. Is the original color. Yeah, and brown too, Elizabeth. It was harvest gold, to be exact.
Greg says the best Tupperware thing was the orange peeler.
Wasn't that amazing? How a piece of plastic worked so well to do that. I loved giving those away as gifts, playing the games. But I loved demonstrating them. It was just so much fun because they really were. And that's the only way you could get them. Is going to a party. I don't know about now. You may be able to buy them now, but they were party gifts at that point. A lot of those things were good. Yeah, there was a lot of keychains. Yeah, and that scraper thing for cleaning out the around the lid that worked great.
All right. Yeah, we had the green, the gold, and the orange canisters, like all six sizes of them. My mom kept changing her kitchen around all the time.
Yeah, the largest size actually had a handle on it, a removable handle, because it was so
Yep.
big.
And we used to have this yellow bowl. It was freaking huge, but my dad used to make popcorn in it all the time, but like
Yeah,
with the air popper. And the yellow bowl, I don't like it was probably 2 foot at the top. No, maybe no, it was probably 3 feet at the top. Like it had a huge lid for it too. But like he used to make either popcorn or our German meat salad or potato salad, and like it was the salad bowl. Basically, what it was. It was huge. huge,
Yeah,
yellow.
yeah. Oh yeah, the strawberry. That wasn't the word. Holler.
The strawberry December.
Yeah,
The
it's a
strawberry
holler.
picker, yeah, the strawberry puller. But that orange peeler, that was like the cat's ass. Like I don't know why, like nobody else ever thought of that, and I don't know why nobody else ever copied those.
They probably had uh, all the rights to that
Patent those.
design. Yeah, yeah, it was a strawberry holler. Huller. We had to use the
No
correct
popcorn
word.
punch, beautiful. Yeah, yeah. That's
And while I was selling
it.
it, we suddenly couldn't say we burped our Tupperware. And I forgot what the word was we had to use. You know how tough that was to change?
Well, what word did you use? You had to burp it.
Well,
But I
we
did.
burped it, right. Well, we were told we couldn't say burp anymore, and I don't remember what the word was now.
Really. But
It's
I do know that
yeah,
like every lid had the Tupperware symbol and logo in the center of the lid, and that's where you actually had to push down in the center of on that logo. You push on the logo, and it let all the air out, and it seated properly.
no, we didn't say fart either. Never said that.
Sorry,
It
okay,
just
okay, people. Before I cut back out again, I'm gonna try and work on these cherry blossoms. I'm gonna try and perfect these a little bit better and get them down better, look at the way I want them to look, like actual cherry blossoms. This is just a mess of freaking flower parts right now. And I don't know if Jessica's coming back. She's having internet issues too. So I think it's the first good start anyway. But we'll figure something
yeah.
out. We'll get some patterns going here for us just to work these out better. All right, everybody. Take care, have fun, and just try and get some more crocheting in and see if we can get these done better than me. I don't know. All right, take care. Bye.
Night, everyone.
Night.